Yo,
Yo, what up, man?
what's up, dude? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. My AirPods are jacked. Like only one works.
Did you drop them in
So,
water or something? What happened?
no, I don't know, bro. They're just, who
Not.
knows? How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling really good, man. What is it? Thirsty Thursday, right? I got all those vibes going.
Say that again.
I said it's Thirsty Thursday, bro. I got those vibes going. No, I'm kidding.
Yes,
I got water right now, but pretty soon we will. Dude, so I'm excited to talk to you because the last time that we talked was literally right before Southern Symphony came out. And so I had only heard really Love You Like I Used to. And then when the album came out, dude, I'm not kidding, Russell, it's my favorite album I've heard of the year. No joke. None. It's so good, dude.
Congratulations. Let's go, dude. Thank you, man. That really means a lot. It was a tough year for music to come out, but dude, I was just like, we gotta go, bro. I'm not gonna sit on this just because, what better time when everybody's inside listening and they're on their phones like crazy. Why not just drop a record, dude? So, I'm so proud that we finally got it out, and that means a lot, bro. I'm glad you're digging it.
Was there any insecurity there or any nervousness? Because obviously there's like the sophomore slump, right? And everybody worries about making a big move and making a big stamp with that second album. Were you worried about it at all?
I not honestly, no, not really. Because by the time, we had Love You Like I Used to written, and we had, trying to think of the earlier songs, Come to Jesus, we already had written. And so, it was just stuff like that I was like, man, I'm stoked on album 2. And then, what a way to kick off your sophomore album than with a 2-week #1 and, the longest running top 10 in country radio history.
Bro, here we go.
With Lone Star.
I got visual displays today. I'm ready to go with this right here.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
Billboard.
So it's 21 total weeks in the top 10 of country airplay. It ties the all-time record, and then obviously went on to beat Lone Star's Amazed. That's got to be, mind-blowing for you, right? How cool is that?
Yeah, and like that's the, that in all these interviews there, you've had one #1, you've had 2, you've had 3, but then, bro, it just feels like that's the flag in the ground of like, RD is here to stay. Like, I ain't playing around, bro. I ain't here to just, put out some songs and then go away. Like, RD's gonna be around for a while.
I love it, man. And I love the hustle too. Actually, with that song, I think I remember you saying that Kaylie didn't like it the first time around. And so you guys went back. Tell me that story for people who haven't heard it.
Yeah, man. So this was like early in the year, just getting back writing. And first song we wrote of the year to just kind of kick it off, get back with my 2 favorite writers, Casey and Parker. And we wrote it and we were like, okay, it feels pretty good. And then I played it for my wife and she was like, nah, dog. She was like, nah. She was just like, she said the title of the song is better than the actual song. And, we knew she was right. Like, we just were like, kind of throwing it out there, whatever. She was like, I love this title so much that I wish you guys would rewrite it. And, other writers agreed to, we didn't smash it. And so we got back together. We were on the Lady A tour with Darius. So I flew my writers out and we wrote it, completely rewrote the song on my bus in Detroit, I think. And so, it's just like, we dug in, we got in there, ripped the song apart, put it back together. And then obviously, thank God that we smashed it,
All right, let's talk about some of the other songs on the album. I'm going to play. Obviously, the follow-up to that is Home Sweet.
Ain't got much, but we got all we need. Like home sweet, you and me.
This song you wrote with Charles Kelly, right, of Lady A?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so the way that I understand it was kind of the progression of your life, right? Of you, right after the honeymoon, you got dropped from the songwriting deal and you were kind of like, WTF, kept pushing, right, with Kaylie. Explain this song to me.
Yeah, man. So first verse is you know, touching down from our honeymoon, which was like all inclusive paradise. Like we went hard on our honeymoon, bro. We got the most pimp suite we could and all inclusive. And we get home and I found out that that my publisher wasn't picking up my next deal. So income stops when that happens. And so, dude, I was just like, what the heck? You know, and like this is Home Sweet's obviously a positive look back on that because, you know, we obviously made it through. And then, but it's like the next verse is on the road, you know, stuff starts picking up a little bit. You know, broken AC hotel room, you know, night after night, different hotel, riding in a van, brushing our teeth in truck stops. And, you know, my wife was a huge part of that, man. Like she shot the Yours music video, which was kind of the kickoff to my career. And then really it's like, you know, she drove the van, she sold the merch. And so that's kind of like, you know, she toured with me every single show. Like she barely missed a show ever. And so that's kind of verse 2 is like, no matter where we are in the world, as long as we're together, it's home sweet. And then verse 3, obviously, is little 2 pink lines. And it just like, man, it was really the progression of our life the last, really, God, we've been married almost 8 years now. So,
yeah,
you know, bringing this little dude into the world and moving into a house. And, you know, it just like, I just wanted to capture all those like really special life moments, but I didn't want it to be like a ballad. I didn't want it to sound like sappy and, you know, sad or whatever. I was like, I want this to be exciting. You know, that's my personality is I want it to be exciting. I want it to sound optimistic and looking back on all those memories in such a happy way.
Speaking of those 2 pink lines, is that Remington I hear right now? Are you guys getting a little exercise?
Oh yeah, bro. Here. How do I turn this mug around? Is it?
Hold up.
Come on now. There we go.
Oh, look at that. Hi. Look
What's
at that.
up?
Look at
Yeah.
that smile.
Yeah,
Great,
bro.
man.
So we're just on a little stroll, man. Just enjoying this beautiful day.
I dig it. I got to go through a couple other songs here on the album because as I'm listening to it, there's a few. There's my favorite song, which I'm going to play in a second, but I want to go to this one because I'm like walking around the house doing stuff. The album's on, and it starts, and I had to pause and go, wait. Did he just do that? And the song's called Honey.
Head to toe to below, golden sweetness, and you're dripping in pure sunshine. Like, ain't nobody love me like you love me.
I love the fact that you come in and it's like these Josh Turner vibes, right? It's deeper than we normally hear you start on a song. And then it builds, and then it hits, dude. It was so unique, so cool. I listened to it like 3 times over because I was so jacked about it. Great tune. Tell me about this one.
Heck yeah. Man, this one, I mean, it just started with the title Honey. And I was like, I want it, honestly, after we kind of fast forward, after we finished the song, I was like, man, this song feels too fast. Like I want it to feel slow and sticky and groovy, you know? And so we slowed it down. I think we slowed it down like 7 BPM. You know, I was like, I want it to feel like almost too slow.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we did that and, you know, just writing it, I was like, why not have just like emphasize that slow, you know, low kind of vibe with Honey. And I was just like, man, and like I started off writing, like if you listen to my first EP back to like 2009 or something, I wanted to be Josh Turner, you know, I wanted to sing as low as I possibly could. And so I was like, you know, I want to dig back into those vibes and just kind of, you know, because my songs are upbeat, exciting, up tempo for the most part. And I was like, I'm gonna swag this one out with a little, you know, Josh Turner, Merle Haggard, low kind of voice there. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. And it paid off.
Well, it hit, man. Yeah, because it for sure paid off. It's a killer song. All right, I got to bring up my favorite one. And you were talking about how, you know, with a lot of these songs that we just talked about, how you didn't want them to be slow and you wanted them to build up because you're exciting. That's your personality. And I think this one for me hits the most because when I saw the title, I automatically was like, that's a ballad song. That's going to be a ballad. and it's not. And I love what you did with it. It's so unique. It's called Waiting for You.
I finally found the piece that I've been missing all along. Girl, I've been waiting for you my whole life. Girl, I've been waiting for you my whole life, yeah.
Dude, it got me, man. I was like, that is ridiculous. And I like I like how it builds, and there's a lot of production there, and it sounds really good. And then even, I know I'm a Michael Jackson fan. I got the tattoo right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I know you are too. And I hear that woo, and I'm like, that's a little MJ right there. Walk me through the song.
Bro, I love that you say that, because I even said that specifically to my producer. He was like, because he was trying to get me to do like less percussive kind of like, smooth or whatever vocals. And I was like, man, think about Michael Jackson, like his like, all his like percussive stuff that he does vocally, and the woos and all that stuff. I was like, bro, I love you, but you just gotta let me do my thing on this, because it's like, all those little intricacies is what sets my voice and my music apart. And dude, this was like, we actually went back and rewrote this song a little bit too. We rewrote the verses, and dude, it just like grand slammed it. That was with Jordan Reynolds, who wrote Tequila, and Dave Barnes, who's written a bunch of Thomas Rhett songs. And man, I just like, I pick songs based on the demos that I can't stop listening to. Yeah. And that was one of them, man. And just like, it's not the most deep kind of profound songwritery song, but it just feels so dirty that I'm just like, man, I can't not cut this song.
It's killer, man. I was telling my wife, I was like, this is one of those songs where when the song starts out, you turn it up because you want it to jam. And then when it hits that chorus, you turn it up more because you just want to be there in that vibe. And I dig it, man. I really do. It's a great tune.
Yes, dude. I love that, man.
All right, I got one more thing of audio, and then we'll just chat for a little bit. But this actually was on your Instagram, and you took the Justin Bieber song "Peaches."
Watch what Jesus can do. Oh, 'cause I get my peaches down in Georgia on my mind.
Of course, you throw in that country flair. I dig that, dude. Where did you come up with the idea for this and just throw it out there on TikTok and Instagram?
Well, my wife was like, hey, you should do that Justin Bieber song. Well, because he says weed, but I was like,
right.
I was like, yeah, I get my wine from California. So I was just gonna sing the song like it was, but then I was like, I was kind of messing around. Sorry,
you're good, man.
He's fussing.
I got 3 kids, so it doesn't bother me.
I was like, I get my peaches down, and I was like, what else is Georgia? And then I just started singing the old Ray Charles song, and I was like, oh, that's kind of funky. And then I was just like, well, let's kind of mix it up a little bit. And so just threw it out there,
I love it, by the way. You're one of my favorite people to follow on socials for that reason, because you just have fun, man. And that's what it always makes you smile. A couple people have announced tours and all that. We know Eric Church announced one. Kane Brown announced one today. Do you have plans yet to get out finally and play this album for people?
I do. And it's not announced yet, but it is going to be massive. That's all I can say.
How jacked are you, dude? I mean, you've got to be just at the top waiting to get out and do this album.
Oh yeah, man. And like that's why I wrote this album. All these songs were done before quarantine, you know what I mean? It's like I wrote this song to go play in arenas around the world. And then we had to pause for an entire year, which is great, man. I got to, be with my wife every day when she was pregnant, and this little guy for the first, probably 6, 8, maybe first year of his life. But it's like, yeah, I wrote this record, Southern Symphony, for arenas and amphitheaters. And so the fact that it's been on pause is killing me, dude. I'm just like, I cannot wait to just slam like Waiting for You and Home Sweet and just hear everybody sing these songs, man. Oh, so jacked.
Well, from a fan perspective, we can't wait to see it live. It's cool to have the speakers bumping, but to be at a live show and feed off of your energy, there's nothing like it, man. So we can't wait either.
I cannot wait.
What's Kaylie's favorite song on the album? Does she have one?
Ooh, hers is probably Southern Symphony. I think, she loves that kind of chill indie acoustic kind of vibe. And so she really loves that one, dude. And I think it's Remington's favorite song too. Every time he's crying in the car, we just blast that song and he immediately just chills out. So he's like, yeah, you love it, don't you?
When you guys are trying to get Remington to go down for a nap, do you do the drive thing where you like drive around the block and play music and try and get him to go to sleep? Or is he pretty easy?
He's so easy. Like I just hopped in, put him in the stroller, and he was just like, I put the little shade down over his face and he was out.
How's the sleeping going? Are you guys getting any sleep or just not at all?
Dude, we finally are.
Good.
We went down to the beach and he was in a different environment, I guess. I don't know what but it helped. And he started sleeping through the night at like right around 6 months. So
good for you.
Thank God. Woo.
I know. That's crazy, man. It's always crazy. And isn't it funny how your idea of getting good sleep now has changed, right? Because before you'd be like, I need at least 8, 10, 9 hours of sleep. And now it's like, if I get 5 or 6, that's a good night.
Yes. Oh yeah, man. Seriously. It's like, if I go to bed late, I'm like, I know he's waking up at 7, maybe 6:30, no matter what. So yeah, you kind of rethink your decisions at this point in life.
100%. 100%. It's known that you and Tyler and BK, you guys are college buddies. What's the craziest story of you guys back in college together that you can share without getting people in trouble?
Right. I mean, it just like their house was called the Fun House for a reason. You know, Chase Rice lived in their basement, and so it's just like, I don't know, man. There's so many stories of just like, I mean, we just love to write songs, and then like that would just transition from songwriting into like, well, I think it's about time for a beer, and then next thing you know, it's 2 a.m. and we're still at the Fun House.
I love it. I love it. Did I see that you have what is it? It's a shower head with a Bluetooth speaker in it.
Yeah, bro.
Is that legit? What is that?
Legit. It's Kohler. It's called like the Kohler Moxie, I think and it's like, it's legit too. It's not just like a crappy little speaker. It's a legit. And bro, you just turn up the shower jams, and I'd suggest everyone get one, dude, because it's like, they ain't playing.
So what do you rock out to then when you put on the shower Bluetooth speaker? What are you listening to?
Dude, I usually listen to demos. Like I listen to new songs that, you know, I'm writing right now for Record 3 so much that it's like every few days I got new songs to listen to. So I like to listen to those in the car, in the shower, in the, you know, headphones, whatever. So usually demos.
So when you get done with an album, right, you're immediately looking at the next thing, and it's like a constant flow. Like you're just always working towards the next thing. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, even as I'm recording Southern Symphony, like I'm still writing songs in between for the next album. You know, it's just crazy. It never really stops because it's not like a grind, you know. It's not like I just love it so much, and if I'm not doing it is when I'm like, you know, not stoked. I gotta be writing and creating and playing, and you know, especially when we're not playing shows.
Sure, absolutely, I get it. Let's do some quick fire questions. I know you like these. Number 1, who's the most famous celebrity that you have in your phone right now? Somebody you could call. We'd be like, oh snap, Russell's friends with that person.
Ooh, not on my. I don't have her number, but me and Reese Witherspoon actually messaged back and forth. Yeah.
Get out of here. About what?
We met at Ronnie Dunn's after party for the CMAs one year, and like everybody was just jamming. I got up there to sing a song, and she was literally standing like literally right here, because everybody was just like packed in, and I started playing Red Dirt Road. I got a video. Kayle's got a video of this too. And I start singing Red Dirt Road, and she looks over. She's like, you know what I mean? And so she messaged me first.
Wow.
Like she messaged me. She was like, so much fun last night. Great to meet you. You and your wife are so sweet, whatever. And I was like, Reese Witherspoon just slid in my DM.
Right. How often does something like that happen? And obviously not to the magnitude of Reese Witherspoon, but like where you're just chilling and you're on Instagram or whatever, and all of a sudden a celeb pops in to say what's up.
Dude, I mean, it obviously happens more and more the further we get
Right.
down this road, but yeah, man, there's like, you know, even like athletes is crazy when like athletes dig your music and they're like, man, dude, I love your whatever song. I walk out to it at the game. I was like baseball players on their walkout song, they use my, I'm like, what the heck, dude?
Cool. That's really
like,
cool.
that's a dream. Yeah.
Number 2, when was the last time that you got a little tipsy?
Ooh, bro, I mean, I was a little tips last night. We had some friends over, and I busted out a bottle of Weller Special Reserve bourbon. If anybody's bourbon out there, you know, so that's a good little bottle of bourbon, and we had some vino as well. I mean, no, we were just hanging. I wasn't like raging.
Right.
But at the beach, I'd say Thomas Rhett. We were hanging out down there with Thomas Rhett, and he was like, man, it was like 11 in the morning. He was like, because his tequila just came out, and he was like, just Primos? And I was like, well, here we go.
Let's get it. Number 3, what is your favorite smell in the entire world?
Bro, rosemary.
Really?
I think, dude, anytime I like walk past a rosemary bush, I just pull off a sprig. That, or there's this candle from West Elm. I don't even know what it is. Some sort of bergamot, something. I don't know. But it's like I got them in my studio. I got them in my basement. I got those candles everywhere.
Number 4, would you rather become a member of NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys, and why?
Ooh, NSYNC, man.
Why?
I've been NSYNC OG. I think Justin Timberlake's a legend, and just to be able to collab with him in any sort of way, dance alongside and sing with him, dude, that'd be definitely NSYNC for sure.
I got to ask about that hat because it's so funny. Again, I was on your Instagram earlier, and you were doing some video or some live video or something, and you had that hat, and I was like, that is dope. It's like corduroy, and it says Country and Western. Where'd you get it? Do you remember?
Bro, this is actually an RD original.
Really?
That is, coming at you soon.
Well, looks like I'll be buying one.
Yes, indeed, baby.
I dig it, man. Russell, dude, it's always good to catch up with you. If you haven't listened to the album, trust me when I tell you it is my favorite of the year. Every single track is really, really good. Thanks again for the time, man. Can't wait to see you live real soon.
Bro, I cannot wait to hang, dude. It's going to be a blast, buddy. Thanks for taking the time. God bless you, man.
Thank you, man. Peace.